guys, I'm Charlie with Everglades Equipment. Today we're here in Northport and I'm going to be going over the 875M. This is the all-new 2025 875M, similar to the 845M, which is the gas counterpart to this model. All right, so obviously a lot of features have changed on this unit, but just to kind of give you some main specs on it, it's got a 22.8 horsepower diesel motor. You're going to be looking at about 4,000 pounds of towing capacity and about 1,000 pound payload capacity in the bed. All right, so we're going to do a full walk around on this unit like we normally do, but we're going to be showcasing kind of the brand new features about this unit and like on the 845 as well. These are the alloy wheels. These are shown on the Predator tires. So these are great all around tires. So pavement, turf, off-roading, whatever you need. So these are a really good option if you're looking for something a little nicer than the steely wheels that come stock. All right, so we're gonna move into the kind of interior, the cab of the vehicle. Obviously, this is an open operator station. We're gonna kind of show the seats and the display, kind of what's changed there. We have the all new redesigned seats here. So they even have nice logos on them that say Gator and John Deere. You can see they kind of have a better design here and they are very comfortable. Looking at the display, everything is pretty similar. We do have a really exciting new toggle switch in there that's going to actually supply power to your cargo box. So we're going to do an in-depth little video, I think, of the cargo box so you can see all the new features that has back there. That's really exciting. All right, so there's plenty of storage. You can actually see really deep down in there now. So the owner's manual is in there now, but keep tools or whatever you need in there. So that's a nice option if you're looking for something maybe not in the weather in the bed. You obviously have your glove box just like normal. Nice handlebar here. We have 3-hole seats with 3 seat belts actually, so definitely designed for 3 people. They're really comfortable, easy to fit everybody in here. Tony and I were in here. It was nice coming over here. All right, so I know you can't exactly see, but just have to trust us. There is a whole new skid plate all the way under the machine, so don't have to worry about little sticks and things bumping into anything nice down there. Obviously, this unit is a diesel. You can tell by the bright green cap, so don't get confused on that. This here is actually a nice new feature. So they've moved the air intake up quite a bit. So this is going to hopefully keep your air filters lasting a bit longer and improve the life of your belt. All right, so obviously this one is a diesel unit. Again, the 845M is going to be exactly the same as this model, just a gas version. Really, you know, there's plenty of differences as far as diesel and gas. The biggest thing that we hear is actually just convenience of if you have a lot of diesel equipment already, it's nice to have a diesel Gator so you don't have to get gas in just for this model. All right, so that skid plate that I mentioned before actually comes all the way up, but it also comes in here in the fender well, so really gonna be good for safety there. All right, so now for the best part of these brand new 8 Series Gators, we're gonna be looking at the cargo box or the bed. All right, I'll show you how easy the bed is to open. There's just a handle under here. You can obviously install a bed lift too with a hydraulic cylinder. It just wasn't ordered on this model. Okay, so now that you can actually see in the cargo box here, we're gonna kind of look at just all of the different options and configurations you can have. So all of these slots here fit up to a 2x12. You can even put a 2x4 just to keep things from sliding out at the very back. You can make a grid system. You can buy a grid system. You can make it to where it fits 5-gallon buckets, potted plants, mulch bags, whatever you want. And then this actually has a lip all the way around, so you can even fit a sheet of plywood over here, so it's actually 2 levels. So if you have things that you're constantly using, you can keep them under and keep them safe from the rain or the weather. And then you can kind of keep your extra stuff on top. Looking at the bed here, you have a nice holder here for, it looks like a phone, a cup holder here, even with the drain off to the side. You have a nice divot here, so it can hold a piece of pipe or a piece of wood, whatever you need, with clamp spots, a ruler here. You have a rail all the way around for tying down. You have slots here all the way around as well, so you can either buy or make your own rack, however you need. And actually the whole way around the outside of the bed, you can't really see, there's tie down spots. So you can put a ratchet strap or whatever you need right there and actually tie things down now. Obviously you have the 4 tie down spots, actually 5, excuse me, tie down spots to tie down whatever you need in the bed too. So it's really, really nice and obviously a lot larger. All right, the nicest thing I think about the bed is gonna be this 12-volt charger up here. So you have a rocker switch in the cab. Tony will show you a picture of it. It's literally on or off. This is great for bringing out tools, whatever you need. It's nice and protected, even from the Florida sun and rain. It's got a good cover on it, so it's nice and it works. All right, so just to summarize, we went over the 875M, the diesel Gator. Again, similar to that one is gonna be the 845M, just gas, not diesel. Just a couple notes, kind of. This is a pretty base model unit. You're gonna have the nice wheels on this one, but as far as like a winch or a bed lift, anything crazy fancy, that's obviously an option you can always add later or at the time of sale when you're purchasing. Everglades is family owned and operated. We've been around for over 60 years, you guys. Anything you need plus more, just come to any one of our 19 locations. We're always happy to help, parts, service, sales, whatever you need. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you'd like, and we'll see you in the next video.